That's Sammy. Hi, buddies. We're gonna do not dog talk for the last 3 minutes of our walk. So we do a long line walk all the way out. He can do whatever he wants, for the most part. Not dog talk is about my foray into the elitist style life. That's it. The elitist life of grocery delivery. So for the longest time, I was going to the pet store. Now I don't drive, so I have to walk everywhere. I have to get the carts and all that kind of stuff. I bought one, but it's kind of small. So people go to the grocery store and they get carts and they leave it in front of the apartments. And so I get it, and I would go get my groceries, and I would go get all the pet stuff from the pet store, right? So after a couple years, I was like, dude, I'm getting on Chewy, man. The price is about the same. I would much rather support a local franchise of a chain pet store than some big thing like Chewy. But prices are the same. And with delivery, it's easy, right? So I started getting, I looked into the grocery thing, because that becomes a pain in the butt when I'm busy. It takes me, instead of like, say, if I was to drive there, it would take me probably 30 minutes altogether. 3-minute drive each way and 20 minutes to grocery shop. But instead it's an hour to an hour and 15 minutes. 20-minute walk. It shouldn't take that long, huh? 20, 40, okay, so an hour. So it's an hour. About 15 minutes walking, and then 20 minutes shopping. Anyways, things we were worried about were produce, eggs, milk expiration, right? So far the milk expiration has always been really good. They've always given us plenty of time. Hasn't been like, oh, this one's fixing to expire, let's go deliver this one today. Eggs, we've gotten a couple broken eggs. Only had eggs delivered twice. We don't buy a whole ton of eggs. Probably should buy more, but produce has been hit or miss too, right? So one day we got really terrible tomatoes, and then the other couple times, like for the salad stuff, the other couple times was really nice produce, right? So I don't know. Those were the concerns, and like I held off on that for the longest time, because it's like, man, I don't want to do that. It's like, come on. And here's the thing, they tell those people not to take tips, and it's like, that's messed up, dude. Let them take tips. So I had a couple people that were like, no, we can't take tips. So I was like, come on, man, I ain't gonna tell anybody if you don't. It's like, oh, okay, right? Then there was a couple people that were like, I was surprised wouldn't take tips, right? Dude with tattoos on his neck and face and stuff, and he's like, ah, man, I can't. So I'm like, do they got these people scared to take tips, dude? Like, you guys are on camera, if you take tips, we're gonna fire you. That's crazy. Like, I can understand don't ask for tips, but to not take tips, if somebody wants to give you a gift for doing something, why are they not letting people do that? So then I had a couple people that, and look, the service, like, there's a couple people that were, I was like, they were kind of just, you know, blah, blah, I'm just doing my job, and weren't real, I shouldn't say hospitable, they weren't real nice, you know. It's not that they were mean, they just were like, hey, and then I tried to offer them money, they're like, no, I can't, and then all of a sudden they perked up, right? They're like, oh, they had good energy after I offered them money. Then there was another dude. So after that happened a couple times, like people refused the money, this one guy came, and he was bringing the groceries in, and it's like, hey dude, you dropped something right there. And I had the $5 bill on the ground. He's like, oh, and he took it. Then let's see. It's weird, right? Why won't they let people take tips? They're probably trying to say it's for your safety. Drivers don't carry money. It's safe. Dude, if somebody's gonna rob the Kroger truck, they're not gonna rob it for money. They're gonna rob it for the groceries, right? So anyways, 5 minutes. Oh, did I stay on point? some of the stuff was messed up. Some of the stuff. Oh, and like if you look at it dollar-wise, man, I think it comes out to like $8 a month, dude. That's like nothing. Oh, and here's the other weird thing about delivery, right? So like Chewy, as long as you order $50, you get free, right? So that means you buy more stuff, which means your delivery is heavier. It used to be the heavy, and it's still that way, I think, when you get like from private companies, right? You order something, and the heavier it is, the more the shipping is, right? But for some reason with these big companies, it's free. How does that work? I think I already did one talking about that. Anyways, delivery, worth it. Offer the dudes money. They're making pretty good money. But still, they're doing you a service, man. Saving you money, saving you time, right? It's a nice thing to do. A couple extra bucks here and there, make their day. Be polite. Most of them, they just run up the door. They ain't seeing nobody. You know what I mean? It's kind of crappy, ain't it? Except they're dumb co-workers. That's messed up. All right, dude, you ready? Come on. Put this stupid thing up. I went too long. It's supposed to be 3 minutes and it's 7.